All right, hi everyone. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. I am so excited to get this stream up and running for y'all today. I see we have a few people sitting around in the chat, so hi, hello to you. Thanks for joining in. I thought it'd just be fun to kind of switch things up a little bit and hang out with you guys for a little while on this lovely Thursday afternoon. For those of you who don't know me, I am Vee Mus'e. I am also known as the Crafting Muse over on YouTube and various social media, but I am also here for WizKids because let me tell you something, we have some cool products that are coming out and I cannot wait to show these to you. Now, there are a couple that I know that you've probably already seen floating around the socials, but there's also another one that I am very excited to show you because this one has been floating around recently, especially since the D&D Live 2020 event. And let's just say he's beautiful. So that one I think I'm going to save as like the best for last type of situation, but there are a couple other of our products that I want to show you before that. Now, if you have any questions at all about any of these, I do have the chat right there for me to see. Just type in question all in caps and have your question right after that, and I will make sure I get to the questions you may have there. Any information you want about these, you can by all means please visit our website, and that is WizKids.com. Very straightforward. There you go. These products you can also get from your friendly local game store. I want to make sure we're saying that right out the bat. Help out your local guy, contact them, let them know you saw all of these wonderful items and you're interested in whichever one it is that caught your attention. I will also make sure that after this stream, I'm going to augment the information I have on it and any other relevant links about things that we've discussed, I will put into the information section. So keep that in mind. Hey, James, how you doing? We also have Jim Kelly joining us. He is the tabletop engineer if you're over on the Tabletop Crafters Guild. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so what should I start with first? I am thinking let's take a look at the Manticore Paint Night Kit because this is a lovely brand new concept we are coming out with. And it's something where you're going to have fun picking up reflections. You can see like my tech going on too every so often. See, there's my one screen, there's my other screen. But this is the Manticore Paint Night Kit. Now this is something we are keeping exclusively with our local game stores because you know what? We want to make sure they have something fun to share with everyone as well. Now I know the big concern with this is, of course, you know, the world as it is right now with COVID. These stores are absolutely taking the precautions necessary to make sure everyone is practicing social distancing and staying safe. Some of the larger stores are able to create the space necessary to keep in order of what it is their states are mandating for safety practices. There are others who are selling online and providing either curbside pickup, or some of them are even offering shipping. So please, 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 please do contact your friendly local game store. Find out what's going on. If you want more information about this, you go to our website and there is the Manticore Paint Night Kit event that you can check out. And it also has an interactive map where you can see where there are stores near you who are participating in this event. Little disclaimer here, folks. It is US only. We are hoping and planning to extend this out internationally. However, we still need to get some things in line. So right now it is US residents only at participating friendly local game stores. That's all the little nibbly bits you need to know ahead of time. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip to my overhead right now. Look at this, is magic. Whee! Here we go. So here is the kit itself, and I thought it'd be fun to open it up for you so you can see what it looks like. Let me get my handy dandy skizzers. So when you contact your store and you get a hold of this lovely kit, you will see it has the official D&D Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures Manticore Paint Night Kit art, as well as the gorgeous art of the Manticore itself. I love how on the front you can actually see the mini itself. We have this fantastic window. Paint and supplies inside. This is huge. This is something that makes it so easy to literally pick up and go. And then if you look on the sides here, we have this lovely QR code. You can scan that and you can actually get taken to an online tutorial thanks to Realm Smith TV. On the back here we have some fun lore blurb going on, as well as the supplies. So the lore reads, all-in-one kit to help you attack the Manticore miniature like a pro and bring the dreaded beast to life. specially designed to help painters at all levels through the inclusion of high-quality paints from Vallejo, access to expert step-by-step painting or step tutorial by Realmsmith, and most importantly, the powerful Manticore miniature as inspired by the classic D&D monster. And in the kit, you are going to be getting, obviously, the Manticore itself, that mini, which yes, is also being sold separately. I have been getting asked about that as well. It will be sold separately as a UPM. Again, check your local game store. If you don't have a local game store, check online for that one. Vallejo colors, you're getting 12 of them. You're getting 2 brushes as well as a water pot. The other cool thing is you can use the plastic blister as a palette for your paints. And these are the colors that are included in the kit. You have off-white, heavy skin tone, heavy ochre, heavy sienna, filthy brown, I love the names of these, filthy brown, tan, bone white, pale yellow, cadmium skin, dwarf skin, flesh wash, and sepia wash. And then on the other side, it's just some more loveliness, again, artwork of the Manticore Mini. You heard the tales of the menacing beast, not quite dragon, not quite lion, not even man, yet somehow all 3. Are you brave enough to face this monster and add it to your collection? So yeah, this is the kit in its entirety, and basically the bottom is, you know, all the legalese and stuff that we need to make sure is on there. So let me pop the hood. I'm trying to be very careful here because I don't want to rip anything. Okay, here we go. So here it is. I'm going to lift it out. So here is the Manticore itself, which really is a pretty sweet looking mini. And you can see you get like the artwork. It's almost like its own nice little display piece. So when you're done, you could even pop this onto a shelf if you want to and put the Manticore back on top of this. That's something I really like about this particular design. So here's the mini itself. And then, if you peek back inside, you can see all the paints and everything that's been included. So I'm going to pull these out and you're going to see, look at how handy is this. I love it because you get this all literally ready at hand. You can just grab your brushes, grab your paints, and go. All right, so this is everything you are getting in this Manticore Paint Night Kit. You're getting the Manticore, you're getting the paints, you're getting the brushes, water pot, and this can be used as your palette as well. And if you really want to go and check that out right now, just visit WizKids.com/Manticore. All right, that'll take you to the website. In fact, look, it's right here. Right there, okay? Follow the leader, go to that website. This is one of those links I'll make sure is in the description after this is done. So let me flip back up here. So that is our Manticore, and I'm going to take him out of it. Can I take it out of the packaging? That's a very good question. It is very secure. So this is one of those things, again, no, we are not selling this online. And I'm getting many people asking about this. Will you be selling it online? Is this going to be an option because of everything that's going on? You can still contact your local game store and they will work with you, okay? Just because we're saying it is at the friendly local game store doesn't mean that they won't try and work it out so that you can get a hold of one of these. So here he is, taking him out of the zip package. Just to give you a sense of scale, holding up to me, and let me pull up a medium mini. Again, this is from the Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures line from D&D. So here it is with a medium next to it. Again, more sense of scale. There we go. We'll make it so it's less earthquakey. All right. Yes, that's a very good question, Jim. They are pre-primed, so you don't have to worry about priming these. These are literally take him out of the box. Have him fly towards you. Take him out of the box, and you can start going, no problem. And you will be getting the classic black base to go underneath. And here he is, like this. I'm going to flip one more time to my other screen so you can get a closer look at him now that I have it out of the packaging. But this has some fantastic detail in it. And oh, there we go. See, I wanted to keep this nice and pristine. I didn't even take it out for a sneak peek on my end. Okay, here we go. So here he is. You see there's this fantastic detail to the face. I love the posing with the arm outstretched and the claws extended. It really is such an awesome sculpt in terms of pose and texture and detail. I mean, look at this tail. The tail is ridiculous. This is speaking as a mini painter too, okay? As one who paints the minis, this is gorgeous. I want to paint him now. And for those of you who know me from my streams on my channel, I will speak in different voices. Get ready for this one, folks. And the mane, this is what I wanted to show you too. Look at the mane's detail. Look at all of that texture. But yeah, he's a fun one. I'm honestly, I can't wait to see what people do with this and when they send in their photos of what they've created, because you can always submit your miniatures to us. Just press at WizKids.com. Please send us the pictures of your lovely minis so we can share them and get a good look. But this is the Manticore. All right, so you get Manticore and you get, don't fall on me. Okay, well that means the kitten's gonna chase after that in a minute. And you get the paints as well as the brushes and the palette. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the Kraken. This loveliness, $34.99 suggested retail price. Local game stores might have them. If not, ask them and they can get it for you, or you can shop online. And now, my dears, my wonderful people in the chat, let us flip over to this screen. Again, D&D Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. This is the unpainted, and I am going to, so here's the front, and as you can see, there's a lot happening in here. We have the Kraken, we have some tentacles, we have a boat, we have a crate, and I mean, there's just a whole bunch of fun things in here. So let me get this This is the back of the box, and as you can tell, it gives you some artwork to see how, if you wanted to paint it in such a way, by all means, go for it. But I'm also one of those people where if you want to paint your Kraken purple, paint it purple. So here is what you'll get when you take it out of the box. And just for sense of scale, we're going to flip it up here again. See? He's a big boy. I mean, this is a decent sized minis, I should say. But yeah, we have some fun going on here. I'm going to flip back so you get a better view of him. So this is your clear base, which I am a big fan of. Reason why I'm liking these clear bases, and you're going to be seeing this more often from WizKid products, is because it shows the terrain underneath. Just like you're able to see my hand, you will be able to see your terrain once you put this mini on the table and terrify your players. Because, you know, that's what you do when it comes to the Kraken, who I'm going to, let me cut him out. I think we're going to be doing some scissors. That's always a lovely sound, isn't it? I want to get the big guy out first. There we go. So this is the other great thing about this. And as a mini painter, this is something that is fantastic, because you'll notice the Kraken itself comes in two pieces. You have the standard, as you see most minis, in the pre-prime state. You also have the water in its clear, transparent plastic state. I like that these are separate, because now you can go in and you can paint the water, keep that transparency, which is fantastic, set it off to the side, and then you can work on your Kraken itself. Get all the colors going that you want for this fellow, and then when the time comes, it's just a matter of, you'll see there are these notches on the bottom and notches in the base. It's just a matter of getting them lined up and popping it all back in together, which, hold on just a moment, please. There we go. Which you have right there. So you'll have all the details of the paint from the Kraken's body showing through the water itself, and you'll also have the water keep its transparency status so it doesn't go opaque on you when you paint it. So this is the big guy. You know, because who wouldn't want to call him forward? That's good stuff right there. And then, oh, skizzers again. Let me cut these free. Now I'm going to go to the tentacles, because I love these. It's such a fun concept. You'll be able to pop these onto the table. I'm going to take one out because they're pretty much all very similar. But you get 6 of them in this packaging, and you also get clear bases for them as well, which again, I love the clear base approach. So here is one of the tentacles that we have in this set, and you can see it's got some fantastic details on itself. You have this texture that you can easily bring out with some nice dry brushing once you get that going. And again, the water is clear, but the nice thing about this one is because of the way this is inserted in the water, you can still paint the two. Still keep your water and your transparent techniques, and you'll be able to paint the tentacle itself, no problem whatsoever. So that's another piece of this. And then let's not forget about the boat. What about the boat? There is a boat, which I think is a lot of fun. So you have the boat as well as an oar in there. And hold on, there's a crate too. The crate I need to pop out. This might be loud. Oh no, not too bad at all. Okay, so here we have the little crate. I should bring it up in frame here. And look, it's these little details that just make me get all excited. You're able to pop the lid off and put it back on. So that is our Kraken. You get the 6 tentacles, you get the boat with the crate, and 2 oars. There's the other oar, it was hiding on me. And the big fella, he himself. And again, this has the clear bases so that it is perfect for when you go to put it onto your terrain. You are then able to make sure your terrain shows through. But I'm sure you're all waiting for a particular monster. A certain monster who made their appearance on D&D Live 2020. One that has been lovingly called on many various social media the Heckin' Chonker. It is also available for pre-order. So again, this is one of those things, your local game store, let them know you want to place your order ahead of time. They will get you set up. If you don't have a local game store, then just go to our shop.wizkids.com and you will get it. Now, this big boy or girl, whichever you prefer, or they, them, is the Chardalyn dragon. And this is truly a sizable mini. Okay? It is a gargantuan creature by definition. And this is what I want to point out to you about this particular thing. And it's something you're going to be noticing again because we have the clear plastic. But here's the thing we're doing with some of the miniatures that are getting bigger. With the bigger miniatures, we want to make sure that they are stable when you put them on the table. That is kind of important. You don't want to plunk this guy down and it tips over because that takes away the intimidation factor, quite frankly. When you put your big baddie down, the big baddie wants to take a nap. But we have on the base of this mini, I want to get it so you're not seeing glare, you'll see there is this inner circle. This represents the true size of the creature, all right? When you see this circle, this means this is the size creature you are dealing with. It is not this size. That's a completely different story. That is why I want to make sure this gets pointed out to you, but you will still be able to see everything going on in terms of the terrain underneath because it is clear plastic. Now, for fun, for funsies, here he is. Let's just tuck a little friend in there for him. That's with a medium mini tucked in. Just to give you a sense of scale. I mean, it's hitting its back elbow here. But that gives you a sense of just how big this creature is. So this is with the medium mini. Carefully remove her. And I'm going to pop in, this is one of the wormlings. This is the wormling I painted with Mark Muir. So I'm going to pop in a little wormling. And you can see the size difference there too. It's a good sized critter. It really is. Now this one is part of the D&D Icons of the Realm Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden. That's a long one. But it is coming out with that line. It is complimentary to the book that is coming out in September 16th. So yes, this is coming out in September. And it is going for, my darling dears, suggested market retail price of $79.99 for this brute. And actually, I've named him Brutus. I always name my minis. If you follow along, you know I like to name my minis. So this is pre-painted, literally ready to use out of the box. let me just quickly switch to the overhead so you can see how he looks from top down as well. Although, quite frankly, I'm going to lift him back up because he's so big it's easier to show. But here he is. Let me move the Kraken. When the Kraken looks less intimidating. Seriously. So here he is overhead. Again, just to give you a sense of scale of this creature. Huge. Well, not huge, but you know what I mean. Gargantuan. And I love all of these details that you have going on here. Let's talk about the fact that we have this as pre-painted. And again, this is coming from mini painting background. So yes, it is pre-painted, but the details that have been brought out in this are phenomenal. You have highlighting happening on all the ridges of these plates, which is fantastic. There is this great texture in the skin itself, so it almost looks like hammered metal. Again, because this is a construct dragon, keep that in mind. And you can see there are these sort of fire details going in along the inside. And the wings, you have this great texture that happens on both of them. And he's heavy. This is a heavy miniature. I think, who was it? Someone, I believe it was Christian Hoffer from comicbook.com. He put that you could actually not just cause damage in campaign, but damage to people in and of itself because of its weight. Definitely make sure if you go to put this on display that it is on a secure spot, because this is, I mean, I can help. If you want to hear it, I'm going to plunk it on the table. He's a good weight. He's a hefty. The design is stunning. I love all these little, I mean, look at his grill in the mouth. You see that going on there? I love the detail going on here with his jaw, or their jawline, I should say. And you're getting a good sense of the highlighting I was talking about that's going on. So really, it's I'm trying to lean back so I can keep it in frame. But this is the other one that I wanted to give everyone a chance to see out of the box and let you know that yes, you can order this one, and it'll be releasing mid-September as part of our Icewind line, because we do have other miniatures coming out to coincide with that particular book from Wizards of the Coast. Yes, here we go. The big behemoth. You know, just for fun, let me get the Kraken out. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison because it's fun to do stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna have the Kraken. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Kraken. I'm gonna have to hold the other one by his leg. So here's Kraken. Here's the big guy. I mean, that would actually make a good movie. Could we get that? Could we get, like, you know, the Kraken and the Chardalyn? I would very much enjoy that. So here are these two. Cracks me up. But you can get a sense of, here, let's do it this way with him. You can get a sense of the size here. Look at that. Massive! And yeah, so my wrist is actually tired from holding that one like that. Yes, it is beautiful. And it's one of those things where, you know, if you want to have some fun and customize a little bit more for those who who are the miniature painters, I mean, very cool. Why not? But yeah, this is the Heckin' Chonker, as they've been dubbed. See, I keep saying he because I have dubbed him Brutus, so for me, he's a he, but whomever you choose is totally up to you. There we go. I mean, it's basically the size of my head. And shoulders. Good lord. You one last little spin around for him. It's also huggable, just so you know. You can tuck it in and hug it. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding here. Alright, so those were the miniatures that I wanted to share with you all today. I'm hoping this is something we can turn into a more regular event where I can share some of the upcoming minis we have coming out, as well as reprints that we have coming down the pipeline for you, just to give you a heads up as to what to expect over the next few weeks into month type of thing. So Thank you to technology. We had a couple little foibles. I will go back, and I have these recordings, so I will go back. I will make sure that I get a more cohesive video pulled together and just get it up here so that those of you who couldn't have made it, or those of you who are here and it got disjointed, you'll be able to go back and kind of see it as a cohesive unit. This will also be going up onto our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed there, do be sure to check it out. We are over there as WizKids, so subscribe. Make sure you are also following and liking us here on Facebook. Find us over on Twitter at WizKids Games, and also on Instagram and Twitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this to a close. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon. Again, I think I might have some fun doing some more of these with you, and maybe even possibly a painting stuff in the future. Ooh, that could be a lot of fun too. But I will end it for you this afternoon. Have a great day. We are almost to the weekend. Hang in there. And I will see you on the flip side on socials. Take care, everyone. I am Vee Mus'e. This has been an absolute pleasure. Technology hiccups aside. And until then, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Got it? All right. Bye.